my name is Eduardo Quezada Escandon from California, and we have with us a Hispanic, Latino, or Mexican voter. And you know that in June 7, we in California will be voting for our future president of the United States. Alfredo, good night. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me, Eduardo.
Wonderful. So, what do you make of the elections? You are old enough to know that we had previous elections, not as confusing as the ones we have today. Among your friends, among people that are coming to the polls next June 7 here in California, what do you think?
Yeah, these are the craziest elections that I can remember since I started voting.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely crazy between having 17 candidates for the Republicans and having Clinton versus Sanders. There's been a lot of discussion, and I still have no idea who to vote for because everybody's still throwing things all over the place. And I'm glad I still have a few more weeks before June 7th comes around.
I understand before we went on the air, I think you mentioned that you know friends that are Republicans and they are turning Democrat just not to vote for the Republican president candidate. What can you tell us about that?
That is correct. I actually know some people. One friend in particular who registered Republican. He's been a Republican for a long time, but switched just a few days ago. Switched to the Democratic Party just so he could vote for Bernie Sanders instead of Donald Trump.
Okay, well, I thank you for talking to us here on Syndicated News, and I want you to know that we will be doing more interviews with people, with voters like you, because I know there are concerns about certain things that some candidates have said what they're going to do, particularly for Hispanics, Latinos, or Mexicans. So, do you have any opinion about that?
Well, what seems surprising to a lot of people is that voters like me, who I am Mexican and
Mm-hmm.
I am an immigrant, I did come here from Mexico, but really a lot of the concerns that I have are still about jobs and the economy and national security. So a lot of the issues that the candidates are talking about, it's not just important to talk about immigration. It's also important to talk about economy and jobs and trade and everything else that matters to the other voters. So I'm happy to listen to all the arguments from everybody on
Right.
these topics.
Right. Thank you very much. And well, let me just add one thing. I think the mistake that some candidates are making is that they think that for Latinos or Hispanics, only immigration is the issue, and I don't think so. They don't think that we also think about jobs, education, and other things as everybody else. So I think there's a mistake right there.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. All the issues that are important to all Americans are important to Latinos, and I'm sure to all the other voting groups as well. So it's not just about one issue, it's about all the issues.
Well, thank you, Alfredo, and good luck. And I hope you encourage your friends to go and vote on June 7th.
Absolutely. Thank you, Eduardo.
Thank you. This is Eduardo Quesada. See you next time.